First roll already. What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a fabulous day out there today. Guys, we're going to do a little unboxing and hopefully test if the rain stops outside. But we got the new Rlaarlo Desert Buggy. It's 4-wheel drive. It's 1/12 scale. We're going to check this thing out, get this thing out of the box, take a look at it, see what it's like, see what it's built like. This is the yellow version. I've seen a couple pictures of it. It looks pretty cool. So let's get this thing out of the box, take a look at it. All right, well, we got the lid off right here. The first thing we got the USB charger and some tools, some Allen wrenches. Looks like some extra screws in there. We got an extra spare tire. Looks like it's an actual spare tire. And boy, that is a pretty sharp looking color on here. I definitely like the yellow. And we got the controller. Go ahead and get this thing out of the box and take a look at the rest of it. Okay, we got all the goodies out of the box here. We got the controller. This is the newer controller they've been using on all the cars. I actually really like this controller and the range on it. Even on the speed run car, the AM-D12, I was impressed with the distance I actually got out of this controller. So not a bad controller. They work pretty good. They feel good in the hand. So definitely not a bad controller to go along with the car. So we've got a spare tire here, which looks like it gets mounted up back here. Like I said, we've got the normal tools, manual, and all that stuff going on in the bag. So let's go ahead and pop the clips off here and take a look under the hood. Well, I lied. We're going to take a look at the outside of it real quick and go over a few features we see immediately on the outside. Number one, the tires are nice, pretty supple rubber tires on here. We do see a couple light bars. It looks like, I'm not sure if these ones light up or not yet, but there's definitely a top LED light bar. And I don't see any light bar or anything like that on the rear. But it does have a full roll cage. We got 4-wheel independent suspension with an aluminum chassis fully to the front and rear. They are steel locking hinge pins on the rear A-arms and front, which is really nice to see. It definitely helps and holds them in there a lot better. Got 4-wheel independent aluminum suspension. Suspension feels pretty nice. Should be nice and plush on the dirt. I think we're first going to try and run this thing and give its first full bash. Probably going to take this thing down the motocross track on some of the little bit smoother areas because, as you guys know, the motocross track is pretty rough. It usually takes a little larger cars. But on some of the smoother dirt and the smoother areas, I think this thing will be fun to take down there for a little bash. But we'll go ahead and get our rear tire mounted up here and go over the rest of it. So let's go ahead and do that, get the body off of here, and see what's under the hood. I'm glad they actually did put a locking hex here on the rear wheels so it can't spin around and turn and loosen itself up. So that was a nice, small little features like that, help, when you add stuff onto the cars. Just a little things sometimes. So I popped open the bag of goodies here real quick. Like I said, you got your USB charger, your tools, Allen wrenches, some extra body clips, some extra hexes, and wheel nuts. And then I noticed this, and this is the first time I've at least seen these in with your extra parts. They're actually now supplying droop screws and have the hole set up in the A-arms to add droop screws, which is really nice because obviously any of you guys that know, adjusting your droop on a suspension saves your shock rod ends and your suspension a lot from tearing those things off. So it's really nice, and they gave the instructions on how to set it up. It's really nice that they actually included that stuff and you're able to add the droop to the car now. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the inside now. So there's 2 pins here in the front, pop those things out, and now the whole top hinges back, stays back nicely, and we do have our full brushless system in here. I think this is the same motor that might have been in the other Buggy, but they're fast little brushless systems in here. As you guys know, I had my AM-D12, I hit 80 some mile an hour with the completely stock system in there with the battery. So these little brushless systems get up and move. There is a built-on heatsink on here. And again, they have now completely gone away, which I'm really glad. Separated the ESC from the receiver. Because definitely, obviously, if you want to change out your receiver or anything, or your ESC goes bad, you can swap it out without having to change everything. And they also do include a LiPo in here. Let's pop the LiPo out and see what's in there. So included with it, you get a 2800 milliamp 2S 25C LiPo, which is nice. Always nice when you get the batteries with the car. It makes it actually a full, true, ready to run. You got everything in here. All you need usually is your couple AA for the transmitter, and you're ready to rock and roll. Going over a couple more key features of the car. You've got your servo up here, and you do have front and rear sway bars, which is really nice. They added on here, this car. And also adjustable camber and toe links, so you can actually adjust these, which is really great. They are front and rear, also steel drive shafts in this, with aluminum, looks like aluminum or steel hexes inside. Really nice features on this car, and they do have the actual adjustable motor mount on this one, which is great too, because in some of the past models, they weren't very easily adjustable. So nice that they actually put the slide motor mount in here also, so you can change your gearing very easily, which is also a great feature. Neat little design they put together for the front bumper. It's all hinged up here, here, and down below. So when you hit something, a lot less likely to snap. It's just going to bend in and kind of give a lot, which is kind of a cool feature, so they don't break very easily. And like I had mentioned, there is a full aluminum chassis under here. It looks like everything is pretty much a 2mm hex driver holding everything in on the bottom side. Okay, well, I got the battery in here. I didn't get to charge it up. Unfortunately, I don't really have much time. I'm only home for 36 hours, so trying to do this and put together the video for this car and check it out, and kind of really curious to see what this handles like, because really love the desert buggies. Definitely a really cool platform, so hopefully this thing should be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up and see what these lights look like. So yeah, we do got 4 bright LEDs here in the front. We got our steering, which is definitely very reactive and quick. Actually got lots of power, nice and smooth. Feels pretty good. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my phone here on a mount, and we're gonna go outside and rip this thing around for a sec. All right, well, we got her outside here. Take this thing a little rip. The steering is very quick and reactive. Ooh, she's pretty quick. Ooh, first roll already. She will light up the tires. Oh. Definitely cannot be cutting it too fast. She will roll. Yeah, guys, these tires definitely hook up big time. They don't really slide too much of paper. Yeah, she jumps a few times. Then she feels pretty good. Definitely should be nice for, you know, moving over like rocky terrain and dirt pretty quick. She jumps nice and flat and level. Feels pretty good actually jumping. Got some air control. Yeah. I think it's been pretty fun down at the motocross track on some of that back section where it's a little bit smoother. Find some nice size scale jumps for it. She gets up moves. But like I said, do not turn too fast on the concrete. Those tires grip up and hook up. You have to slide a little bit. But she's definitely meant for the dirt, not the concrete. Definitely could rip it around the concrete, obviously, but like I said, just don't be jacking it too quick. Yeah, got nice air control, and like I said, I did not even charge this battery. This is just on the charge that came with it, so going pretty good. See how she handles this rocky terrain up here. No problem. Handles really nicely too. The handle and the control of this thing. It's a fun buggy, guys. Desert buggy, should I say. I haven't had a desert buggy in quite a long time, actually. I had one quite a long time ago. Had a lot of fun with it. Killed it at a skate park, actually. Go figure, right? But all right, well, first impressions of the new Rlaarlo desert buggy. Like I said, this is 1/12 scale. She handles great. It's got good throttle response to it. Drives really nicely. Tires definitely hook up and grab big time on the concrete. Definitely can't wait to take this thing out, give it a rip on the dirt, and see how she handles down there. Like I said, we're probably going to go down the motocross track with this and give it a good bash down there with that. But I wanted to check this thing out, get out of the box, check it out for a quick little rip, and show you guys what she's looking like. Definitely like the body, really like the color scheme on this yellow. Definitely digging the electronics they got in here. They've been working really well on all the other cars. And nice that they added the sway bars and the droop screws in here. So I'm going to be installing the droop screws here probably later tonight and getting this thing completely finished up. And when I get back from my next trip here, when I get back from this trip, we'll take this thing out for a good rip at the motocross track and see what she's got in the dirt. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little unboxing video and the first little test of the new Rlaarlo Desert Buggy. Well, like I said, we're going to take this thing out for a good rip in the dirt, see how she handles out there, how it takes a little bit bigger jumps, and just how she rips around the dirt. But so far, first impressions, I'm digging the car. It's fun. Really like the color scheme, like the build of it. Looks good. So far, drives really nice, handles good. So take it out there and give it a good rip in the dirt and give her a proper bash and see how she handles. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But that is going to do it for today. I will drop a link down below in the description where you can pick one of these up when they are released. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed the video. So until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.